those first few seconds, making that thumb stop. And that applies to anything, whether that's on Facebook or Instagram or any place that has a feed that people are scrolling with their thumb stoppers.
So at the top of the funnel stage, if you think of it like a normal sales process, when you're talking to somebody face to face or on the phone, you know, things like that, it's the same thing. Maybe they don't know about you and you're cold calling them. That's the same thing that we're doing on social media. They don't know about you, so we got to put something out there in front of them that gets them to know your service or your brand or your product. So you want to focus on something that's between 15 to 23 seconds, punchy and problem focused. So you want to focus on what you're talking about something that they're having trouble with. And if it's like, let's say, a physical product, then you want to talk about how your product solves that problem for them. So you want to show them, I should say. Okay, so and then here's how you could break it down. The first 0 to 3 seconds, introducing a pain point, and I would add something else to that you want to introduce motion. At the very beginning of your video, if there's some motion that will stop what Manuel used to call thumb stopper. So you're like scrolling, right? You're on social media, you just kind of like,
I still call it that.
Okay, yeah. So
the thumb stopper.
Yeah.
Why is it called a thumb stopper? I did not come up with that name, by the way. Somebody else did. I picked it up somewhere along the line. But everybody scrolls with their thumb. That's the way we scroll, right? If you go like that, Dante, you want to zoom in on this particularly here? So you're seeing all these people here and all these posts, and something is going to stop your thumb. And wait a second, that dude right there that I'm looking at right now, I don't know if he has anything good to share with me. Let's see. All right, so it stops my thumb. I stop the scroll. Everybody scrolls differently. The senior community, they scroll at a much slower pace. So if you are servicing, this is very important. If you are servicing a senior community, for example, Jorge used to work on an insurance company, and he used to target the 65 and over community. Mm-hmm. You don't have to worry about the first few seconds as much. Why? Because these people are scrolling through their feed like that, and they read every single thing on their feed like that. Now, Dante here on the camera, the one that's controlling the camera, I bet you that if you see it on social media, it's going to be more like that, because he's a young guy, right? So he'll be like, wait a second. So, oh, that's boring. Let's go next. No. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that's a carousel? Wait a second. Friends? I don't want any friends. So you have to find something. Oh, wait a second. This guy again. Being omnipresent on social media. That's thumb stopper right there, right? I like to think so. You stop the thumb and you pay attention to it. So you have to focus on those first few seconds, making that thumb stop. And that applies to anything, whether that's on Facebook or Instagram or any place that has a feed that people are scrolling with their thumb stoppers.
And one thing you can focus on is the thumbnail, because the thumbnail is designed to, get the click and get that initial attention. So that's something you can focus on. You can use, something that shows a lot of emotion, or if you have the right text that grabs attention, then that will stop, be a thumb stopper. And then another thing with that is, as soon as your thumb stops on a post, that's considered an engagement for Facebook. So the more engagement that there is on an ad, the more or the better quality that your ad will receive. And then the higher quality it has, the more cheaper or the less it will spend on CPMs, right?
The lower cost.
The lower you will pay to reach every 1,000 people. That's what a CPM is, cost per 1,000.